Ariana Gossard said she was fired for wanting to breastfeed her 3-month-old little girl. So I asked Ariana about the situation at her work. Basically, it comes down to break time. The plan was that she would give birth in May, and in August she would return to work. In July, after giving birth, she contacted her employers and told them that she was going to need some breaks.
I'm willing to work whatever they gave me. I just need breaks. And they asked me why I needed the breaks, and I told them I need breaks to express breast milk because I'm exclusively breastfeeding, and I need to pump in order to have milk for my daughter. And they told me that they cannot do that for me at my position.
She was answering phones at the Hampton Inn in Bordentown. She was told by her employers that she would not be allowed those breaks in that position and that she might have to move to housekeeping. She told them that was fine. Any position that would allow her to have a 30-minute break and 2 50-minute breaks so that she could pump milk.
In the handbook, it says I'm allowed to have a break, no matter what the break's for. It's just I want to use the break to express breast milk.
And this is a break that they allow all employees?
Correct.
She was told last Friday by her employers that there was no position available for her. So she basically considers she was fired, and they have not contacted her since. I reached out to her employer, went to Hampton Inn.
Our manager is not available. He's on a conference call.
Okay.
So he is, and all reporters to leave the property.
To do what?
All reporters to leave the property.
And I had to take that as a no comment.
Pumping milk is incredibly difficult, time-consuming, cumbersome. Like, there's so many problems with it. And the way the law is set up, I mean, people think, oh, on paper, oh, I'm protected. But to really accommodate the needs of a breastfeeding mother, the business really has to, be willing to accommodate in a way that more than you might expect them to need to. I'm shocked at a job like the one that you described that she has, that they couldn't do that.
But then they've got to hire somebody else to cover when she's not there. I mean, that shift is something that you have to be front and center in dealing with the public. Look, I think it sounds to me like a reasonable accommodation could have been made, but on the side of the employer, the minute you start getting into law, now it forces a burden on everybody else. But here's the real question. Why is this presumption always made that breastfeeding is the only and best way to feed your kids? And we need laws around it, because you know what? Not everybody agrees with that.
That's true that not everyone agrees with it. The thing that I truly believe, though, is that if a mother wants to make that choice, she should be given the opportunity to do so. I think that this story is very unfortunate. I'm shocked that they wouldn't comment on it or accommodate her. Motherhood is the most controversial thing that I've ever experienced, and it's the most judgmental thing I've ever experienced. If she wants to breastfeed for that first year of her daughter's life, I don't think the accommodation she's requesting is unreasonable.